Nurse practitioners and physician's assistants are all required to operate under a supervisory doctor, but these bills would lower some of those requirements. Now, supporters say it would allow these medical professionals to go into underserved areas and operate independently. But opponents say it would put patient safety at risk. One piece of legislation would allow physician's assistants to practice without a supervising doctor after 2,000 hours of experience. Another bill would do the same for nurse practitioners and allow them to open their own independent practice if they meet certain criteria. Supporters say it would allow these PAs and practitioners to practice in underserved areas that may not have a doctor available to supervise them.
In rural South Carolina, where there is no hospital, the county doesn't even have one, and there is no doctor because the doctor won't come, but there is a nurse practitioner. And that nurse practitioner needs to be able to see these patients where they are, because otherwise, because of transportation restraints and other limitations that they have, they're not going to make it to a doctor.
But opponents say that nurse practitioners and PAs do not go through the same training a doctor does, and allowing them to practice without a doctor could put patients at risk. A third bill would do the opposite. It would require these nurse practitioners and PAs to work on a team led by a physician, no matter where they practice.
Sometimes patients come in the door in the emergency department and they don't look well, but they're stable. But I let my physician know about them because sooner is better than later. And sometimes I'll have a patient and they're not doing well at all, and I'll just simply say, I think that you need to take over care. This is the safest thing for the patient.
The lawmakers also discussed another bill that would expand the role of pharmacists and set guidelines for certain situations where they could prescribe medicine themselves. Reporting at the State House, Josie Frost, News 19, WLTX.